So I just took off the tape, the razor blade. We're gonna open it up and see what's in the box, right? So just a covering with a piece of cardboard there, and here's our grill with the instruction manual, assembly guide. So I'm gonna take all this stuff out and start to set it up, and I'll shoot you some video of it coming along. So here it is, all taken out, top, bottom, which I've turned upside down, and it says to start here, putting in the little post for the wheels and the tripod. And here's all the other pieces. A lot of the smaller parts are in the ash trap there. All right, come back and start making some more. All right, so the first step is to put these little, there's 3 of these little clips in here, and they have a pre-drilled hole, and these just pop in. So I'll show you here on this last one I'm gonna put in. Where's the hole? There it is. It's hard to do it while I'm recording. And then it just pops in. Step number 1. All right, step 2 was to pop this down. So you've got to slide this right there where that little thing is. Sorry, now on YouTube that's gonna look weird, but like that, and slide it through. And these, you have to kind of work it down there, and then these will sit right there on the edge. It kind of snaps. You can hear it snap. Step 2. All right, so step 3 is to take this guy here and slide these on, put the wheels on then, and then use these and then tap them with the hammer to make them stick. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so step 4, 5, we're to put the wheels on, take the hammer that I hammered, and you just knock those on. It says use a 2x4, but I just put them on the cardboard and then kind of tapped them in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we're going to take this little hook, and we're going to hook it onto this bottom part. There's a little diagram here that shows you what you're doing. So I'm going to follow through with that, and it says do not use a hammer to do that, and it snaps in. So we'll see how easy that is. You slide it in there with the clip that we inserted before, this guy, right? And then you have to basically put it in there, and it has a pop through to hold it. I had to do a little jiggling, but I was able to get it. Now I'm going to pop this guy in. I'm going to have to use 2 hands, so I have to stop recording. But basically you're pushing it in, pushing this button in, and sliding it in, and then it pops through. So now we take one of these guys here. We're going to do the same thing. So that's going to be the one with the hole that goes in that guy there. And then we put the little stopper that's right there on the end, because this is going to be the end of our little tripod when we move it around. So just pop that guy on there, and probably need 2 hands. I got it with 1 hand there. And then we'll slide that where that little button is right there. So put that in there. Actually, I think you hook it through here with the little thing first. There was some instruction on doing the hook there first. So I think you hook this in there like that, and then because that guy's got to come up like that. Yeah, so this little hole right here has a hook right there, and just like that, I guess, something like that. Yep, turn it around, and then yeah, hook it in there. So we're gonna give it a shot. All right, so that was not too hard to put on there, and we've got it all hooked up. And so now the part is going to put the little grill cover holder is step 8, and so I'll follow the instructions and do that. All right, I'm back, and we're on step 8, which is to put this little grill holder on. I haven't tightened it all up yet, but just follow the instructions and on the thing, and it'll tell you how to do it. This is a 7/16 is what I'm using, and I'm going to tighten them all up per the instructions, and we'll be able to hold our lid when we open it up. All right, pretty simple instructions so far, taking a little while. All right, there's not much left. We're going to put this guy on here. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. You just kind of squeeze the little handle, boom. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see that, but squeeze the handle, and this is your ash dump. Take it out. That's the next step. I assume we're going to be doing that a lot, though. This is going to be to empty that ash inside and move it around. So now it's just putting the handle on here. There's a little handle with the, you know, the holders, and then putting the handle on the top, putting the wheel covers on, and the grates in, and that's pretty much it. Again, it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'll come back when it's all put together. So just real quick, I just put in that bottom little charcoal grate, these little charcoal holders. Yeah, this had some ties on it because the middle crate comes out. You know, you can do a walk and things like that, pizza plate, things like that. So that comes out. You have to cut it off, and then this guy goes on top. All right, come back. All right, here's all the compartments put in. It's the cleanest you'll ever see it. There's one more extra piece here. It has a warming tray here, and take off these little packaging pieces. And I know that they offer that as kind of a warming tray. So how that would work is you like stick it in there and you'd have it warming like that. So pretty cool setup. Got the handles here for pulling it out when it's cool and you can clean it. And so again, we're just going to fix this handle, put the handle and the temperature gauge on that and the wheel covers, and we'll be all done. All right, so the next step was to put this on, and there's just a screw in there, Phillips head, and you just push these two together, tighten it real tight. You can see you've got your little hooks here. So the next part is going to put this guy on top of here, and you can see it's just going to fit right in there. However, be aware that you're not supposed to use a drill, and they give you this handy little tightening tool to use for your little caps here. So we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions right there, put it on, then our thermometer, same thing, and then it says, hey, it's done, we're ready to go. Put the wheel covers on, and that's it. Alright, here's our finished product. I went ahead and purchased the grill cover, and I know we have those little separate charcoal heaters in there, but I went and bought this one too in case I don't want to use those and separate if I want an even smoke. So this was real simple, just had a wing nut on it underneath. Use that tool to tighten these guys. Here's your damper, obviously. Open, close, you know, you can control whatever you want. The convenience of this one is that when you do open that lid, that little holder right there holds it for you. So, you know, you can do what you got to do there. So, we're about to cook a flank steak. So I'm going to go fire this up and I'll come back and show it in action. Alright, getting it ready for its first use. Got our charcoal stack slowly going. Once that gets all gray, of course, then we'll dump her out and put our grill on top. Put our marinated flank steak up there and see how this guy works. Alright, so I used the little charcoal chimney to get things going with it nice and gray. It's easy, you just put a little paper underneath there, put the charcoal in there, let it go maybe 5-10 minutes, and then you'll have some nice looking charcoal like that. So we got our lid here, we got a flank steak coming out in a moment, but let me just close this lid and show you how the temperature gauge works. It's going to pop right up. I just had it on a minute ago, so you'll see. And see, it's already moving up to getting close to 300. So we got a nice fire going there. And of course, to mess with your temperature, you can always do this damper here and make a little more, a little less. Hi, baby. Yeah, I'm just doing this thing here. So I think a good 350 for a flank steak, maybe a few minutes on each side, and we'll be good to go. And I've got this kind of here. We're still going up. Still going up a little bit, almost to 400. So ready to put that guy on here in a second. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're about 350 degrees. You can see that's where I've got the damper, keeping it pretty constant, 350. Now I've just got a flank steak in there. I'll open this up when I'm going to flip it. Alright, let's do our first flip of our first cook here. Flank steak. Looking pretty good. A few more minutes. Staying about 300. Open this damper. We gotta mess with this damper to do the heat. So it's dropped a little bit, but we're closing it up a little bit to get hotter. Alright, so you really gotta learn how to play with this this guy here to get your heat right, because I lost a lot of heat after a while and some of my charcoals went out, so I didn't ever close it all the way. So you're gonna have to play with it to see what's gonna work for you. But you know, we got a nice, now getting smoked basically, flank steak. Probably needs a few more minutes, but there you have it. There's the Master Touch Weber assembly and first use. So this is Memorial Day, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'll get this video up as soon as possible. Thanks again. Alright, just real quick close off. Probably can't see that much light, but that's getting up to around 300 degrees, and so I've opened up the damper fully. So obviously I wasn't getting enough oxygen to keep the charcoal going. So I'll open it up to show you. I got a good little flame going now. So cooking steaks and burgers and stuff, you're going to want to keep it full open. Depending on what else you might be cooking, if you want a little smoke to it, then you kind of mess with the damper. But definitely got to keep it open to keep that those charcoals going. So just a FYI. All right, enjoy it.